Hi, thank you for joining us on part two. This one's actually going to be really quick, and what I'm going to show you today is how to cleanse your angel decks. Okay. Anytime you buy a new deck, there's going to be energy that's going to accumulate on it. It could be from the distribution centers. It could be anybody that handled the deck. Even though it's wrapped up in everything, the energy still gets on the outside of it, whatever. But you still want to cleanse it. Anytime you get a new deck, you want to cleanse it. Anytime you do any type of readings on anybody. Sometimes you don't have to do it after every use, but if you do, the more you cleanse your deck, the more accurate it's going to be, because it's going to take away all the energy from the other person. Okay, I'm going to use the Magical Unicorns. It's really simple. You got your deck, and you're going to cut it in half, okay? It's kind of like taking two erasers and banging them together. You know how they used to do in grade school for punishment? Yeah. And it's kind of the same thing. Hopefully it won't bring you nightmares or anything. No flashbacks to the past. Lord knows I have enough of them. But you're going to take them and you're just going to bang them together. If I can get them to bang together. And then just do it kind of hard and do it a few times. And what that does is it shakes up the energy that's on there. And then what I usually do after I do that is I'll reshuffle them again. And what that does is it kind of just releases the energy from them. And you want to do it probably about 3 or 4 times. And that should get them really cleansed. And I think that's one of the methods that's actually in her books too, for Doreen Virtue, is just to kind of bang them together. Another thing you can do is you can take your deck, you can lay them out like this. Hopefully it'll be neater than mine. And then if you have any sage, you can burn sage. Pretend I have some sage and you're just burning it. You want the smoke to hit every card there is, okay? Because the sage actually has a cleansing property to it. If you're holding it and you blow it onto the cards, that's fine too, but you basically want to make sure that all the smoke hits all the cards so that way it cleanses it. It's a little bit more time consuming. You probably want to do that probably about 3 or 4 minutes, but make sure you don't burn yourself. And you definitely want to be careful when you're doing that. But just take a little time, just take that smoke and just cleanse. So that way it's completely over the entire deck. Another way you can cleanse your cards too is sticking it in your windowsill and putting it under moonlight under the full moon. A lot of times what that does is that will also cleanse it, but it will also charge your cards too, so that way they're more powerful. And you just want to just do that. Those are the 3 best methods that I use. There's multiple methods out there you can search on the internet for, but those are pretty simple, easy methods that you can do to cleanse your cards. Remember to cleanse your cards often. Remember to use your cards often, because the more you use them, the more your energy connects with the energy of the cards as well. And the more energy you have, the more accurate you're going to be. Play with them, have fun, and kids are about to get home from school, so I gotta get going. So, until our next show, thank you and have a wonderful day.